Hey everybody, how's everyone doing? Today is January 12th. We're getting into January here, getting into the new year. It's been a week or so, give or take. Um, Sorry if I'm a little bit slower than I normally am. I know I'm slow to begin with. I take patience because I don't want to screw things up. I want to just ease in, and I felt that's throughout my life that's worked for me, so that's what I do. Um, but since we last spoke, a lot of stuff has happened. A lot of stuff has happened. I got some vinyl to share here. I got a gift from Mariah that she just gave me, and as you can, I got a new hat, and the Packers are division champs this year. They did it. They won. They beat Detroit out, and it was a great game. So awesome. Next, this Sunday is gonna be super super difficult. I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. I have no idea. It's gonna be a shootout for sure. It's because Aaron's hot right now. When he's hot, it's just he runs the table, man. Like he said, he does, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a tough game, but I think we can do it. I think we can overcome and get through this and move on to the next stage. And so my prayers are going that way. It'd be nice for the trophy to come home this year. It's been a long time. Sorry, I had pizza over here too. I just got back from work. So that's super exciting this weekend. I'm very excited. I'm gonna watch it for sure. I got a few days off here, so that's nice. I got new glasses, as you can see. They're a little different, kind of the same type of style. I'm liking this style now. I really do. I feel like it suits me, you know. Um, but I got new glasses. I still have to go in because these aren't transitions like my old ones, and I need to bring in my old ones to get this prescription in because it's changed a little bit. So I can get all up to date stuff on that. So I have to do that. I haven't done it. That kind of moves into my next thing to talk about. Um, with our band at church, we didn't have a drummer last weekend, um, and so they were gonna play without a drummer. That we've done before. We've done it, and it's always good. Regardless of a drummer or not, we always just worship with the congregation, and it's always good. And but there's one thing that like Doug always pressed on me, and I never stepped up to it. I kept no way. He always wanted me to drum in the band. When I told him I'm a drummer, he's like, you should drum in the band. This would be great. And I said, maybe. I don't know, because I've never done it at all. I've never drummed in front of anyone. I've never really played a lot on an acoustic kit to begin with, as you can see. My electronic kit's completely different. And so, Lord behold, the band urged me to come up. They got me up there. I caved. I caved in. I was shaking like a leaf. And that was just a practice, just to be behind the kit and in the band. And it was different. I've never experienced that. I've never had that experience. So it was once I got going and kind of got more comfortable where I was and the songs, it was super fun. It was a great time. We had an awesome time. I had some ideas that I pitched to our lead singer or worship leader, Joe. So that was good. The chemistry was going on in the band, and it was great. It was really really awesome. But then, unfortunately, my luck, I got sick. Actually, I've been sick for the last 3 4 days. I think I'm over it now. I'm just kind of getting rid of some like congestion and stuff like that. But yeah, it's happened Friday. I was gonna go into work. I got sick, so I didn't go into work. So I was just gonna sleep it off. It's gonna be fine. Fell asleep Friday night. Got sick again, like 3 times, and I got no sleep that night. So I didn't go to work the next day. So it rolls into Saturday, and I'm just on bed rest because like every time I move, I feel like I want to get sick again. So I can't drink water because it tastes terrible. You know, your taste buds are all screwed up. So I just had watermelon for like like 2 days, you know, which is cool with me. I love watermelon. But then Saturday was gonna be my hump day. I was gonna get better because I said I need to drum. I need to be there for the band. I got everything printed out. Got the sheet music printed out, the lyrics, everything. And I got sick again Saturday night, so I wasn't able to drum with the band, which is very sad. I was really ready. I had all my stuff prepared, and it's just bad luck, man. Just bad luck hit me, and but there's always a next time. You know, there's always next time. This isn't the only time. We'd never have a drummer. You know, so it'll come around again, definitely. And so yeah, that was super sad. I was really ready for this, and I felt terrible. I felt terrible. I felt like I let Doug down. I should have done it. That's what he wanted me to do, and no, everyone's like, no, he's not upset with you. You know, he's not. He understands. He wouldn't want me to play unless I was giving it my full 100%. You know, and I could see that he wouldn't let me. I should say he would not let me. I would show up and he'd probably be like, go home. You can't. You know, because he knows my potential and what I can do, and if I'm not up to speed, you know, I can't play, you know, and but yeah, but there's always next time. There's always next time. But now I want to get to Rag got me something super cool. Actually, this is my 1, 2, 3, 5th card I have. She got me a really cool Jordy Nelson card. It's pretty sweet, actually. It's really awesome. So I thank her for finding that. That's super, super cool. It's in great condition. Look at that. That's really cool. So thank you so much for that. I love it. Like, I got a signed Brett Favre card from her, which is big, 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 big. I showed you guys this one. I got Aaron. I got Brett Favre's rookie card, actually. That was a long time ago. And then I also got Starks here, and that's also signed too. So it's awesome, man. It's super cool. I always like that stuff. Anything Packers related, I will definitely fall head over heels for. You can never have enough, man. You can never like you if I could just pan this around, it's just filled with everything, man. I mean, I got my Super Bowl picture over there, which she got me for Christmas. That was a huge gift. I've been wanting that for so long. And but yeah, I got so much stuff here, but let's get into some records, guys. Let's get into some music here. Some of this I don't know if I shared with you last time, so if you hear it twice, I'm sorry. It's always good to hear it again. But I want to check this quick. Oh, that's right. If you guys remember, it's a long time ago. I got a record by the group Owl. I believe they're from China or Japan, and it's like alternative rock, kind of, a little bit of like electronic mixed in, and they're super, super cool. The records are extremely hard to find, but I was able to get a copy because like the side was kind of dinged, so no one really wanted it, but I took it, you know. I said I need it, you know. I just need a copy. The vinyl's fine, but they actually came out with an album, actually a new one, Dear Me. So I was able to order this. This wasn't out of print yet, thank God, because it probably will be eventually here. But it is a gatefold too. It's got a whole bunch of lyrical stuff in there too, so that's pretty sweet. But the pressing of the records are really, really cool. I feel like it suits the album very, very well. I'm just going to take this guy out. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that sweet? It's like black and has white splatter on outside. That's a nice record, man. That's a great job. Great idea. You know, I would never think to do splatter vinyl. I would just maybe do like a white vinyl or something like a vanilla white or. But this is actually pretty good. I like it. It's not as good as the first one, you know. That's always. But definitely worth a listen. So if you guys listen to the first one, definitely do check this out. It's really good. I'd highly recommend it. And the next one I want to share with you guys is actually a video game soundtrack that I really just enjoyed. It was very good. The music was great. Great writing, great structure, everything. It was just amazing. And that is the Firewatch soundtrack. If you look at this from like far away, it looks like this would be like sound waves, you know, but I think that's what their intention was, because it's actually like trees up here and then the water and have the reflection on the bottom. But that's a cool idea. That's a sweet idea. Back super simple. You know, it goes through the tracks and all that. It's just normal black vinyl, nothing special there, but I do like the cover. I do. I love how simple it is, but yet you think like there's two ways of seeing it, you know, and that's super super cool. I was awesome to get this. They only printed what like 1,000 of these or something, not even 2,500. They sold out immediately. So I was able to get one, which is really really awesome. I don't think it's numbered or anything. Um, but they're making like another batch sometime. But this is the first pressing of this, and actually on eBay, this thing's going for a lot of money too. It's like $80, $90 for this thing. I mean, I was blown away by this. I'm like, really? But hey, it's an awesome record. I understand. You know, it's great, and it's not like they have a lot of them. You know. Now that Mariah works at the Mall of America, which is super cool, she's a manager at Skydeck, which is kind of like an arcade slash restaurant slash bowling alley slash bar, and it's a whole bunch of stuff in there. It's really cool. Um, so now we spend a lot of time there, and she does too, which is cool. But we went down to Barnes and Noble. I was looking for some books. You know, I have like I'm in a line of like 6 right now, so I just keep getting them, even though I'm still on one, and then you got to go in the second one. It's too many books is not a bad problem. It's not. Same thing with too many records. You can never have too many. It's one of those things. You know, you can never have too many. It's music, man. You know, you can never have enough. Um, but what I discovered was since I was at Barnes and Noble the last time, they actually added this music section. It's way in the back of the store. Um, and it's really cool how it's set up. It's crazy how the times have changed though with CDs and stuff. I mean, I was blown away. I was blown away. 'Cause I remember going to like Best Buy and stuff and having like 5 rows of just CDs, you know. And there would always be people in there always looking for stuff, and you go in the back of Barnes and Noble, there's like one section, not even like a full double side. I mean, just one, and that's it. And it blows my mind, man. It's times are changing. It's going to digital and everything, but thank God for vinyl. Thank God it's coming back, and it's coming back in full swing, and people are embracing it very well, and we're getting new younger listeners involved too, which is great. That's awesome. Um, Spread the love, man. Vinyl community love train. Just keep it coming. um, but yeah, I found some albums, and the crazy part I want to tell you about the last time I was there to go back on back on what I was talking about. They had like the CDs, and then around like the front side they had just the records, and I was like, oh, it's cool they have vinyl. You know, that's sweet. And I went in this time, the vinyl wraps around the whole like section back there. It's not just the one space, it's all the way around now. And I'm like, are you serious? Because I thought it used to be just one section, you know, and that was it. Like A through Z was right there, but no, they expanded the whole thing. So Mariah tried to drag me away, you know. I'm stubborn. I'm stubborn. I love records. I love music, you know. So it's hard to pull me away from. Thank God I have enough money for this, right? Um, but yeah, I found some records. I found three. I had to put a few back. It was gonna get a little pricey, because vinyl's really expensive right now. Hopefully the price drops a little bit on it, but until that time, it's kind of pricey right now. It's kind of disappointing, but it's coming back. People are trying to get their money, of course. But I found some good ones. I found a couple of them that I didn't know even that were pressed on vinyl, which is very familiar. First thing I'm going to share with you, actually, I was looking for a very, very, very long time. There was only one pressing of it, and I would go on like eBay and it'd be like $100, and I'm like, oh no way. But that is the Black Crowes Shake Your Moneymaker. I saw it. I'm like, no way. They repressed this, and I know it's a repress. It's not the original, but hey, I have it. Super excited to play it. I've been looking for this for a while. Even though it isn't like the 1990 version, it's still great. It's still an awesome record. She Talks to Angels is just, oh man, the whole album is good. There's not a single song that you'd skip over on this thing. Definitely not. So it's awesome to see this. Super cool. I didn't know they even existed. The next record I want to get into is one I've liked for a long time. This is kind of my favorite record of the group. Didn't know it was pressed on vinyl. Knew it was on CD and digital and all that stuff for a long time. But I saw this and I had to get it. I Won't Be Soon Before... Okay, I butchered that. The title of it is It Won't Be Soon Before Long by Maroon 5. This is a great record. This is when I really got into them, actually. Because I remember my dad talking to me about their single on here, Makes Me Wonder, which is fantastic. And he would tell me, do you know this band Maroon 5? And I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. And I was like, no, I haven't really heard of it. Oh, you need to watch this video. It's just great. The whole band's good. This is a great song, and that was it. I took off, and still my favorite record. They're going kind of electronic now, which I don't really like. But this definitely my favorite. It's a great one. 2006, I believe. It says down there. Oh, it doesn't say. That's depressing. That's 2005, 2006. But a great album. Definitely a worthwhile one. This one now is one that I've been looking for not too long. I just kind of decided to look for it and pick it up. But it is Eric Clapton Unplugged. Or if you can see it now, it's Clapton Plugged. But this is a great album. I feel like Doug had a thing in this, because I've never seen it. I didn't know it was repressed. I knew they had like the 1990s, something, was it 97, something like that. 1992. Wow. I knew they didn't like repress a lot of this, and to see this for the first time, I've never seen it on vinyl. Was big. I knew that Doug talked about this album constantly. He said that it was just like mind blowing. It's such a groundbreaking for him, and just like Clapton alone and music, it was just recorded super well. The music choice was fantastic. I mean, this thing is gold, man. This is a great album. So if you're into like MTV Unplugged stuff, oh, definitely pick this up. Definitely do that. Alright, but I think that's everything I have. I don't have anything else. I know, I'm sorry. Don't have anything else to share. Sad. Rocking my Skid Row shirt today. Gotta do it, man. Skid Row's the bomb. But I'll catch you guys later, I'll let you know what's going on in these next few days here and see what... Take one step at a time, It's all we can do. It's all we can do, and don't ever rush through stuff. You'll make mistakes and you'll just regret it down the road. So just take your time. Just be laid back. If something's going wrong, it's something always good comes out of it every time. I know I'm preaching to the choir sometimes, and people say, "Oh, whatever." Everybody says that, but you'd be surprised. I've been surprised by it. I was actually one of those people who was like, nah, that's yeah, everybody says that, and, you just want to make me feel good, but it's true. There's been a lot of times where I thought that was it. That's got to be it. And there's no way I'm coming back from this, or this situation is going to hit me harder than ever, but it's always turned around. It's always have. It never lets me just dwell in sadness or just defeat or just anything. It always comes back, and no matter how bad it is, there's always something good on the horizon. There always is. There always will be. And we just have to be willing to see it and look for it.